and they were playing a loose type of zone, kind of a prevent type thing, because it was 3rd and 12. And they just let him. Troy Vincent just got off there a little soft and let Henry Eller to get right in front of him and catch that ball for a first down.
23-yard pickup. Farad to Eller. 10-7. A minute and a half left.
Yeah, we talk about guys that have been playing in this league for a long time and doing things. How about Henry Eller? This is his 14th year in the league.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. A minute and a half left until halftime. 1st and 10 Redskins at the Eagle 42. Back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Dumps it outside to Brian Mitchell, who gets to about the 35.
I think what the Redskins have to do now is they want to get in field goal position. I would say they need about 7 or 8 more yards to be in field goal position. Then after you get in field goal position, then you go for the touchdown.
Incomplete, intended for Eller.
And Mamula was awfully close again. Mike Mamula was right there as Gus Frerotte throws that ball. You're going to see he's in a stand-up position now. Joe Patton is having a heck of a lot of trouble with Mike Mamula. And Gus Frerotte can't be watching that, but I know that he has to be feeling it and know that he has to get rid of the ball quickly.
He is very quick. He can get around the corner after you think he's blocked.
If the Redskins don't make any yardage here, this would be a 53-yard field goal they'd have to try.
Westbrook takes the perfect strike from Frerotte, Bobby Taylor, and Brian Dawkins on the coverage, but that's the Redskin first down. And they use a timeout. The Redskins in field goal range now, definitely leading 10-7. Don't forget to stay with us for the Dockers Khakis halftime report with JB and Terry. Highlights the scores from around the league. First down Redskins. The ball at the Philadelphia 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Brian Mitchell is behind Gus Frerotte. Back to throw. Intended in the end zone for Westbrook, and no penalty call. No flags. Incomplete.
It's just like we were talking about with Norv Turner. You know that when he gets down there, he's going to take a shot. And when he's going to take the shot, he's going to take it to Michael Westbrook, and that's exactly what he did. Now again, the Redskins only have 1 timeout. What you want to do in this situation is you want to save your timeout for your field goal team. So then if you're going to do that, you have to pass the ball and you have to throw it to the sidelines or the end zone.
44 seconds left before halftime. Redskins second down and long. And Frerotte goes back to throw the Redskins. The Eagles a blitz. Frerotte got rid of it. A flag on the play.
Now the flag was on the opposite side of the field. It wasn't on the side of the field where the ball was thrown.
Eagles blitz Frerotte. He got rid of the ball.
It's on the side of the field where it's going to be. It can't be interference because, as I said, the ball was thrown to the right. The flag is on the left side of the field, so it'll probably be defensive holding, which again would be an automatic first down.
Walt Coleman.
We have a personal foul.
Personal foul.
Face mask on the defense, number 23. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Called against Troy Vincent.
Yeah, Troy Vincent is right up here, and you see right coming off the ball, he just grabbed the face mask. Now that was on the left side of the offense. The ball was thrown to the right side of the offense.
So it's a first down for Washington at the Eagle 13-yard line. They still have that 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Frerotte puts Henry Eller wide left. Westbrook is split out wide to the right. Brooks inside to the right. And here's Gus Frerotte to throw. Intended again for Jamie Asher, who tripped right at the goal line, incomplete.
And you know, the other thing is Jamie Asher came out of the shade right into the sun on that play.
Looks like he lost it.
And it looked like he may have lost it as he comes out. Here he is right here, and you see he's in the shade. Now watch when he breaks right there. He comes into the sun, and I don't know that he didn't lose that ball in the sun, even though that was thrown a little behind him. We can stand up here and make excuses for him. You know, the sun was in my eyes. I was in the shade. Come out of the shade into the sun.
Second down. Rod gets to Mitchell. Down to the 10. Clock shows 27 seconds now. They have time to run another play?
I don't think so, because at 20 seconds they do. If they don't use their timeout, then they're going to have to run the play, but they don't have to get into the end zone because they still have one timeout left.
8 seconds on the clock. They give to Brian Mitchell, and Mitchell gets down to the 5. Not enough for the first down. Now they use the timeout, and here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, I'm surprised at 2 runs there. Because we talked about Norv Turner usually taking a shot. He did take a couple shots. He took to Asher. He went to Westbrook. And then Mitchell, I know he tried to pop that draw because he did the same thing a week ago and was successful. I'm just a little surprised at 2 draws in a row.
So they used the last timeout to get the field goal unit on the field. And from there, with 4th and about 2.
Look at this, how the kicker always stands by himself. Because, one, he doesn't want to get up there with the rest of his teammates, but he doesn't want to hear anything that these guys back here might have to say to him. Now, he has to sneak up there to check that spot, though. But see, he doesn't want anyone talking to him. You know, I mean, saying to come on, stay cool, you got to make this, anything. There's nothing you can say to a kicker. Remember George Bland, who used to tell me, just keep everyone away from me and don't let anyone talk to me.
Blanton from 23 yards away. The field goal is good. And it's 13-7. That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Washington Redskins 13, Philadelphia 7. James Brown and Terry Bradshaw will be along with the Doctors Khakis halftime report following these messages.
30
for halftime at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. John, pretty good first half. Anything surprise you?
Yeah, it was a real good first half. I think the Redskins came out and they're more ready to play than the Eagles, and I think they really beat them to the punch. The biggest surprise was just before halftime there when the Redskins, I was talking all the time about how Norv Turner, once he gets down there, he's going to take a shot, that he ran 2 draw plays and didn't take a shot. I mean, I could see 1 draw play, but I thought that he should have taken a shot at the end zone before he settled for the field goal.
Norv Turner's got his team back on the sideline. Let's look at the first half statistics. 35 rushing yards for the Redskins, 49 for the Eagles. Passing yards, a little bit of an edge to the Redskins. Total about even. Turnovers, 2-1. The Eagles have had 2, the Redskins 1. The Redskins got their touchdown as a result of a turnover. Penalties even as well. So turnovers one more time, especially when you get to this point of the season and down the stretch. Turnovers a big factor.
And I think that the Eagles special teams are still killing them because the Redskins have gotten such good field position. You know, even on the kickoff, remember the last time the Eagles kicked off, they kicked it out of bounds, and the Redskins got the ball on the 40-yard line. So when you play against the Eagles kicking team, one thing you're pretty much assured of is you're going to have good starting position, and that has to be killing Ray Rhodes.
Well, you know, when you got Brian Mitchell, he had 2 long returns in the season opener between these 2 teams and set up, in fact, the Redskins touchdowns. Anderson does not have the capability, really, strength-wise, to get the ball deep and into the end zone.
Yeah, and I think in doing so, he's trying to, keep the ball away from Mitchell, and then he kicks the doggone thing out of bounds. So those are the things, kickers drive coaches crazy anyway. And those are the things that really drive them crazy.
Mitchell at the 5. Comes out of the pack, and Brian Mitchell gets it out to the 30. A good return. James Fuller made the tackle. Gus Frerotte, a steady first half. Let's look at his passing by distance.
Well, you see in the short ones, he was 2 out of 3. 6 to 10, he was 4 out of 5. 11 to 15, 2 out of 6. And then only 1 out of 6 taking their shots. And maybe that's one of the things Norv Turner was thinking of just before halftime, that they should take a shot, but they hadn't been real successful at doing that.
Here's Frerotte. One of the Eagles went by, knocked the ball out of Ferrotte's hands, and the Redskins are lucky to get it back. Joe Patton came up with the ball, recovered by number 68. Let's see who knocked it loose.
Well, you're going to see it comes from his right side. You see, he's looking to the right, and then Fuller comes in there, and that's exactly who it was. It was William Fuller.
Yep.
He just reached his left hand in there. Frerotte was looking, had the ball down low. William Fuller reached in and knocked it right out of his hand.
2nd and 12. Terry Allen gets the carry. Gets it out past the line of scrimmage. Picked up about 4 or 5, perhaps.
Terry Allen doesn't spend a lot of time in the backfield, does he?
Oh, he doesn't.
You know, you have to start in the backfield if you're a running back, and you have to stay there until the ball's snapped. But once that ball is snapped, I'll tell you, he is going to get into and through that line of scrimmage as quickly as possible.
He now has 1,003 yards rushing. That's his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season. And he hasn't had a big day today. 3 wide receivers and Mitchell with Frerotte. Wheels it outside to Ellard. And Ellard gets down to the Eagle 41-yard line. William Thomas.
I tell you, Michael Zordich was right there with Ellard, and as the ball was thrown, Zordich kind of goes for it and just takes a wave at it and misses it. What Zordich? He's number 36. He's going to come across. You see him right there? He just took the swing and missed at it, and Ellard was right there with the concentration. Watch him. It goes right. It goes right beyond Zordich's hand into Henry Ellard.
First down, Redskins at the Eagle 42. 2 tight end setup. And Terry Allen breaks into the secondary. Allen down to the Eagle 24, and a flag on the play. Brian Dawkins, the safety man, made the stop. This might be a face mask at the end of the run.
And the Eagles were in that 8-man front. They were bringing Michael Zordich up late to the weak side, and it didn't help because Terry Allen just kept the ball to the strong side.
5 yards, number 20 on the defense.
Call against Dawkins. He had to make the stop.
Yeah, Brian Dawkins is the other safety. He's the free safety, number 20, and the face mask comes right at the end of the play. In fact, the face mask helped him get Terry Allen down.
Yep. Might have saved a touchdown. The run was 17 yards. The penalty 5. It's a first down, Redskins at the Eagle 21. Allen again. Picked up 3. Stopped by William Thomas.
William Thomas played that well. You know the one thing when a guy starts to run away from you, you can't get even with him or go beyond, because then you'll give him the cutback. So William Thomas, when Terry Allen starts away, William Thomas has the cutback, and he has to keep leverage, keep him outside of you, and that's exactly what he did.
2nd and 8. 2 tight ends set up. Gets it to Scott Galbraith, and Galbraith moves down inside the Eagle 10 to about the 8. Stopped by Ray Farmer, but it'll be 1st and goal, Washington.
I bet you Norv Turner has some different plays here. He's not going to run those draws to Mitchell down here again, but he's had pretty good success in this game so far with the tight end. Jamie Asher caught a touchdown and some other balls. That time that was Scott Galbraith playing tight end. So the tight end position has had more success than the wide receiver position.
1st and goal at the 8. Washington. Terry Allen at the line of scrimmage, hit by Hollis Thomas.
I tell you now, there is a short load, that Hollis Thomas, isn't he? He's one of Ray Rhodes' favorite players. He's only 6 feet tall, you know, and that's why he really wasn't drafted. He's a free agent, undrafted free agent, but he weighs about 320 pounds. Well, and when Terry Allen went to cut back into There's Hollis Thomas just waiting there.
We asked Ray Rhodes about his weight. He said he was about 2 biscuits shy of 320.